Mhm. I'll stand by for flight. Flight finger plan. Okay. Okay, now, hot mama. Oh, wait, I can't play this music, I think, in the background. Good. Happy Sunday. I think it is good. All right, shout out to my friend Kimberly who had her 59th birthday yesterday. Shout out to her. She looks so pretty. She is cruising all over the Caribbean, having a good time. So happy about that. Um, Shout out to anybody who's having a November birthday so far. I had my sister in Detroit. She had her 66th birthday. So it is just a birthday month for the Scorpio. So shout out to all of the Scorpios having a blessed birthday month this month. And shout out to everybody who woke up this morning, gave your gratitude for your additional 24. These sweater pants are so freaking long. For having your 24 for today. I gave my thanks and hope that you guys did too. Um, it is Sunday. Oh, can y'all believe it? Thanksgiving will be coming up pretty soon. Want to know how everybody is doing. Shout out there to Mugshot. I looked at his video this morning, and sometimes we do what we have to do for survival, right? We do what works best for us. In his particular case, he took on a second job at Target, but realized it was not working. That was a little much for him. Um, and so he quit the job. And my commentary to him was, we do what's best for us. We do what we have to do. There are people out there that work two jobs every day. I know some nurses, especially shout out to my Filipinos. I mean, they they work 16 hours every day to make life what it is for them. Okay, believe me, but they have all the luxuries that go along with that 16-hour a day job. Everything, that makes your life comfortable, and you have to do what is best for you. For some people it's one job, for some people it's two, for some people, bless their heart, they have to work three jobs. Tree jobs, like Jamaicans, they work tree jobs. So just shout out still to everybody out there working hard. And now in our environment, the current political environment we in, it's even getting a little tougher. I don't know when this wave is going to ride out, but just shout out to everybody still out there doing everything that they need to do. Blessings, blessings, blessings to you all. Hey there, good morning, good morning. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Your family. It is cold here in Kansas. It's like 30 degrees this morning. So y'all see I'm like all sweatered up, sweatered down. Nice turtleneck around the neck, keeping that neck secure. Do what you need to do so that you are not getting ill. Do what you need to do to boost up your immune system, okay? Get something good and detoxifying in your system up on board, okay? Don't even play this winter with stuff. Just don't. Don't even do it. Just don't. Do not do it. Okay? Don't do it. No. That's why I say here in this level of cold, this is not Florida heat. I'm missing my Florida heat. Every time I'm looking and seeing a beach and somebody walking the beach, I'm like, I need to be back near my beach weather. Oh, it's cool in Canada. Shout out to Canada. What part of Canada are you in? Montreal, and I lived across from Canada for growing up from Ottawa and Ontario. So that's my neck of the woods of Canada. Just cross over the Ambassador Bridge and we're in Canada. But oh my gosh, I bet it's chilly there too. I mean, in a lot. One of my friends that's coming today, here with me today, she's just coming back from Alaska. So she was over in Alaska. So, you know, just keeping warm, keeping your health up is just so important, so important. And now with so many things going on that are pulling at your mental health, you have to, even more so. I cannot even say enough, keep your physical health in check. Just keep it in check. Hey there, good morning. Hola, 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 how are you? Just keeping it in check. I hope you're doing well, you and your family. Pickle. Hey. You're so pretty. Oh, you think so? Really? Thank you. Thank you. Muy apreciado. I appreciate all of the compliments. Sometimes I can use them because, like with my weight gain, sometimes I feel so self-conscious and I'm like, ugh. But we're going to work on that, and I'm doing some projects. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. You have my heart. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we still have to, do what we need to do to look good, feel good, because it really helps. All of that helps tremendously, tremendously. Oh, I say, oh, I was just thinking about. Really? Let me see. This is one of my weight loss clients writing. Good morning. Yes, okay. Let me ask her, did it stabilize? Okay. Let me ask her, did she have APETI, appetite? Okay, teachers. I was just, let me tell her, it's just, I have to check in on them. I was doing all of my checking in with all of my weight loss patients today. There you. But I hope you are planning on what's on your agenda for your Sunday today. God loves you so. God loves you too. Thank you. He made you like that. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I believe that. I woke up this morning saying thank you to God just for my 24. Just for another 24 24, because as I say all of the time, and it's so very true, you know, yesterday was somebody's last 24, today will be somebody's last 24. So let's make it our best, right? In good thought, good spirit, good health. Okay, add a Q&A sticker. Okay, I don't know. What do I add a Q&A sticker? You can ask a question. Feels illegal, but wait, what? This is kind of weird. No, we don't want to do that. Let's go back. I don't want to go to your party, said hi. Oh, hi. I don't want to go to your party. Well, I don't want to go to your party either. No, just kidding. Well, that's an interesting name. But that might be good, because maybe you shouldn't be going to nobody's party. I don't want to go to everybody's party either. So that's funny. I'm telling you, because we shouldn't, okay? Y'all need to stop going to some of these people's party, because it's not the right party for you. Or are you exercising? You know, sometimes when you are losing weight, and some people, we get obsessed with looking at the scale. We know we want the number on the scale to change. But as you're exercising and that fat is coming off, if you are, which you should be, exercising to produce healthy, leaner muscle growth, the number won't change that much, but you will see a difference in your size. You're back. Who's back? Pablo, okay. Hi, Pablo. I don't know where you went, but hey, glad to see you back. But thank you guys. What is on your agenda for your all Sunday? What are you doing today? What are you doing for yourself or for somebody else today? I'm getting ready. I'm about to have one of my study mates is coming, and we're doing a research project this week. So she's flying in. So I'm excited. It's good to do projects with someone. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm telling y'all, this little town I'm in, I actually like it. And maybe because I'm near everything. Everything is like right here in distance. I'm going to get my nails and feet done today. I am overdue for that. So what's on you all's agenda for your Sunday? Are you doing anything with your family? Are you staying bundled up inside? I have the heater on in here, like 84 degrees. It's feeling hot. All right. I want to watch some football today. My Lions are playing. Any football fans out there? You guys watching football? Well, yeah, you can bump up. Walking. Walking, stepping in. Yeah, and low stress moves. Are you drinking? Are you staying hydrated with? What's her way? So, we're starting with 70 and 170 is. It's getting warm in here. It's getting. Let me go turn this heater down. Because this big old turtleneck is nice and thick. It's very thick. You guys, staying hydrated is so important. It makes a huge difference. And you know, water is one of the best appetite suppressants, natural, that you can have. People don't know that. Drink enough water and watch how your appetite just decreases because you're full. You're nice and full. And your body will thank you. Your kidneys will thank you. Your lungs will thank you. Your brain will thank you. Your hair will grow. All of the above. You're staying hydrated with I know she should be getting in at least. Where is her? What? Oh yeah, did you try your tea? Okay, 184. So 90. I'm gonna say at least 80 ounces of water. I know she's probably not. She's probably like, no, I ain't drinking that much. I'm gonna hope so. But yeah, staying hydrated is like super duper duper important. You guys, I am seeing some of you all doing just such an amazing job on here with this community. Well, you should be at 80 ounces. I was say, how close are you? 50. People don't realize what a difference water makes. Okay, one of my friends, she was teasing me when I showed her my water bottle that I drink, like 2 of these, if not going on. I can do 3 of them. And she says, Jenny, that's a scuba tank. She started calling it a scuba tank. She started calling it a scuba tank. This is a half a gallon. 1 point, almost 2 liters, 2 quarts. Right. Like 2 of this size. She gonna be like, what the heck? Some people say, I can't drink that much water unless you have kidney disease or you're on dialysis where you have water restrictions. You need to be getting your water in. I have 2 more of these in the car I'm going to go get because I finished this one. But my friend called it a scuba tank, so she really made me laugh. She's like, Jenny, that's a scuba tank. I could not drink that much water. And so what's funny is every time I go and buy one, it's a scuba tank. Okay, 1 liter, okay. 33.8 ounces, 30, 60, 90, okay. Drinking 2 of those, do 2.5. 33 and 33 is 66. Shoot for 2.5. Then that would be perfect. Okay. Okay, let me talk. Good morning. Good mornings. I hope you are doing well. Have you noticed any lean changes though? Despite the numbers, I know we want the numbers on the scale to change, but sometimes when your mass goes up some, the number on the scale won't change much, but you may feel difference with your belly being a little flatter, clothes fitting a little differently. So there should be some difference, but yeah, let's go another round and get some more slimming done. But thank you. I was going to reach out today. I was like, I have to check on my people today. So we had that same energy going. So, all right. Bye. Great job. Keep up the good work though. And especially sometimes we need things that help curb the appetite, curb those cravings. Hey there. It's so cold. Yeah. Hey, hi, girl. Hey there. How are you doing, sister? I was speaking on you a little bit ago, saying some of you are doing so well. I'm so proud of you on your way to 4. Okay, I gotta bump up mine to get to 2. How are you doing? I missed you when I was in Atlanta, and I always think about you when I'm there. So I'm gonna have to definitely reach out when I get back. I hope you're doing well. How are you? I know how you're doing. You're doing fine because you're looking amazing, just as beautiful. Awesome. That's a boo. Yes, you are looking amazing. Good morning to you, Skyline. Good morning. Oh my God, Butter Blue Flies, how are you? Yeah, yeah, I don't even know what to say. Definitely, yes. I was in hibernation for a little while, and I've just been popping on here and there, but I'm trying to come back, girl, because I am trying to, actually, I'm trying to put a little podcast together for Single, Sassy, and Senior, I'm telling you, and it's going to be fun. I have some friends that we're talking about being senior, dating, men out here, sex life. And I say, you know what? I bet we aren't the only ones that feel like this, or sometimes I'm curious. I thought I was the only one sometimes, and they're not. And I say, I need to put this on the platform and have a show and just talk about that, single, sassy, and senior, because it is crazy out here for 55 and up. So you're too young, but you know, for the girls, blue butterflies, I hope you are doing well. But for the girls, so I'm trying to put that little show time together. And I need to make, see, you're so talented with how you make your promos and coming soon. But I'm getting some AI help, and it's really been helping some. But yeah. So when I get it together, I would love for you to just maybe come and check it out and listen to one of the shows. That would be amazing. Yeah. Because I'm telling you, it's something else out here these days. It is something else out here these days. For the ladies 55 and up. Whew. It's crazy. You know, I saw a little prompt and I said, I need to repeat that. But this lady was doing a thing, dating, and it said past 40, be like this. And she was going back and forth with this guy. He's like, hey, babe, what's up? And she's like, hi. And the guy is asking her, what you doing for Father's Day? And she's like, nothing, relaxing. And he was like, oh, I thought you would cook me dinner. And she's like, why would I do? No, I plan on relaxing. And he starts replying, talking about, I know menopause, you know, is on board, but you know, you need to cook me dinner, and that's how you're gonna stay like together or something like that. And she's looking at her phone like, no, thank you. I don't need to do all that for you. Why would I? And then he sends her the verse from the old school song, if you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight because you're not cooking me dinner. Then he's like, I'll just text you tomorrow with some dinner suggestions and you can make me dinner. And she's like, blocked. And I was cracking up, but that has so much validity in it now for older ladies and dating out here, especially when you're running into some of these younger ones that's still trying to hit on you. It's crazy. And they think that they're a rescue to you because you're older and you still need like this young whippersnapper to, you know, keep you all firm and fresh and check. And that's not it. It's so far from the truth. And I said, wow. And that was 40 plus. So imagine 55 plus. 55 plus out here. Whew. Oh my God, blue butterflies. Would you even be a guest? I'm telling you, I'm getting like guest lineup to just have this conversation. Thank you. That would be, and I think I want to set it up and get it started for like next Saturday, because I think it'll be something done on Saturday. So it'll be single, sassy, and senior on Saturdays. And we will just have this conversation. I am telling you. And it'll be fun too. You know, we can even throw some health things in there if we want. But mostly, yay. She know, yay. But mostly, really, I want to hear other women too, 55 plus out here that are single and running into and wanting to, you know. And another part of the topic is because one day, like I say, as I talk to some of my friends and get different responses on 55 plus dating, some is like, girl, I'm happy to be single and I don't want to date. I don't want to run into nobody. I'm happy how I am. And running into, like me, sometimes I think, dang, maybe I'm happy being single and I don't know it, but it's clouded because I don't want to be single. I've been single 11 years, 11 freaking years. And I don't want to be, you know, I want that. Really, I miss that relationship, right? But then some days when I see how much foolery is actually still out here in this current setting, it's like, no, maybe you think you want that because it's from days of old, but you really don't, because it is foolery out here to degrees. So oh yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Wait. I know you're shy, blue butterflies. Okay, I'll just take your amazing comments. I know that you're shy. You're shy and beautiful, but yes, so I'll just take your wonderful, insightful comments that can be fine too. Because it's something else, and I would just love to hear from, how other women are feeling about that, this 55 plus, and in other areas, because we're such a rich community, not like rich financially, but I mean, a rich community, although some are. Some of us are still trying to get there, but a rich community of women nowadays that are still vibrant, that are still vigorous, that are still mentally intact. Intact, and it's just a trip. Okay, my friend's boarding her flight. Mm-hmm. Yes, that is so true. Yeah, people don't change. The generation does, but attitudes are still the same. Oh my God. Can you say that again? Yep, you have to guard your heart. You have to put a lock on it. But yet at the same time, I don't know. I think what popped in my head was, and that was at a church service one day, how we're meant to be part of a community. We're not meant to be alone. But I'm telling you, we have to guard our heart. And these days, it's so many little villains out here. Hey, Pablo, are you going back and forth? You've been back? Hi. Well, hello. Thank you. Thank you for being back. Pablo, I don't know how old you are, but yeah, so blue butterflies, yes, so definitely look out for that, or I'll send you a special thing. But I want to start that and shoot for like next Saturday and get all the little promos together for it. I have my first guest lined up, and I tell you, it will be no holds bars conversation on this. It's for the 55 and up. If you are under 55 and up, it would not be for your group. But yeah, definitely 55 and up women that are single, sassy, and senior. And it's just, I don't know, it's amazing out here. I just find it amazing. Actually, I sent my promo to a couple. Actually, let me play the promo for you, Butterfly. Listen to this. This is the promo. Listen to this. I have it on this one. Listen to the promo. Welcome to Single, Sassy, and Senior, where age is just a number and confidence is the crown. This is a space for women 55 and fabulous who are single, still turning heads, still owning their power, and still living life on their own delicious terms. We're talking love, laughter, and late bloomers. Dating in your 50s and beyond. Keeping that spark alive and celebrating the beauty of being bold, wise, wonderfully, and unapologetically you. So pour that glass of wine, your favorite mocktail, your cup of hot soothing tea, or your glass of refreshing water. And let's talk about what it really means to be single, sassy, and senior. Okay, so that's will be like the promo for the podcast, and yeah, I think it should be fun. I think it's a fun topic, a fun thing to talk about and explore. Thank you. So I'm so happy that you will join. Whoa. That you will join in on it. Give me your amazing blue butterfly comments. And yeah, let's explore this crazy topic. I hope you are doing well though. And you're still your serenity and your relaxing area and things that are keeping you smiling and feeling good. Because that's what it's about, right? That's what we have to do. Even alone to ourselves. Do you know, one of my friends, like I'm in Kansas right now, Blue Butterfly, and I'm doing a medical research project. I just found out that I got accepted into this project. So I'm doing a project here, but I'm here by myself. And one of my friends, she sent me a text and she was like, "You're in Kansas?" She was like, "I'm just so proud of you. You just go places by yourself." I couldn't do that. But she has a boyfriend, a fiance. They just moved into a beautiful new home together. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, we do what we do. You know, if I had someone with me, even then they probably wouldn't be traveling with me on these projects, even if I did have a mate, you know. He would just be relaxing, waiting for me to get back. But in general, yeah, I said, I'm not afraid to go places, you know, by myself and do what I have to do, because that's what we do. We travel, we do things, and there are some people, like she said, I just can't go places by myself. And there are probably a lot of people out here like that, and it can stop you from doing things or exploring things. And I'm like, what does that feel like to not be able to? Does it say that you don't sit well with yourself, or is it just a social norm for yourself that you? It will be more than likely it'll be Eastern Standard Time, so it'll be an hour. You'll be an hour back from me. So if I do it on Saturdays at 8 Eastern Time, that would be 7 o'clock your time, right? Because you're on Central. I'm going to make a note of that. That blue butterfly is on. You are on Central Time. Depends. I'm going to put that on my little notepad here, so I will know. Oh, so you are feeling like some of this 30-degree Kansas weather then too, huh? Over here in Colorado. I bet the mountains are looking beautiful there, huh? Yeah. So if I do it Saturday evenings at 8 o'clock, that would be 7 o'clock your time. Or your mountain time. Oh, what's mountain time then? I'm getting confused. So it is 10:09 here. What time is it there where you're at? Oh, it's 9:07. So you're okay. So you're even another hour behind. Okay, so you're 2 hours back then from Eastern. You're 2 hours back. Okay. You are a mountain. Because y'all got all them beautiful mountains there. Okay, wouldn't this be a nice, cute outfit in Colorado with the big old sweater set? This is what you need in Colorado. Come up there in one of those ski lodges. Okay. Okay, Eastern time. 2 hours ahead. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so you're 2 hours ahead. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Is generally your Saturday evenings, so that would be, so 8 o'clock Eastern would be 6 o'clock your time. Is your Saturdays around 6 generally open? I know, thank you. I need to be up in one of those Colorado cabins with some hot chocolate and some soup and the sweater set going on. And one of those big inner tubes I could ride down the hill because I can't ski. I cannot ski, Blue Butterflies. Can you ski being there in Colorado? Are you a skier? Okay, good. I tried to draw a butterfly. I'm not that good of an artist. I'm putting in my notes. Blue butterflies on mountain time. So Saturdays at 6 is 8 o'clock Eastern. Okay, awesome. Okay. Okay. Cool. I'm scared. I'm actually to do some lessons. Hey there, happy. Awesome. But I got on this early this morning. But I'm glad I got on this early tonight because, I was about to just lose because I'm supposed to go to a birthday dinner today. I was like, oh my God, I can't see your face. Are you okay, huh? Yeah, I don't know why you can't see my face. My face is right here. I'm doing a. CJ. Oh, I don't. What do you? I see CJ. You have to. You have to press. You have to press the button. I got my camera on. Press what button? The camera button. My camera button is on. You have to press the camera button. Yeah, okay, there it is. There you go. You just did it. I did it. I'm actually doing live. I gave you a shout out for your birthday, and I was talking about the on YouTube, and I was talking about the. Okay, I'm coming. On YouTube. I'm coming. Okay, but I was talking about the Single Sassy and Senior podcast that I'll be doing. And you're one of the. I'm just gonna come listen. You're one of the guests that's gonna be on there. You're one of my guests. I'm about to come and listen live. Okay. I'm about to come listen. Okay. Why I can't before we take off. Okay. Okay, bye. All right, that is a good friend of mine. Kimberly, like I said, she just celebrated her 59th over there in all the Caribbean. She's a traveler. She's one that can definitely go places by herself. She is happy and content. And I had a conversation with her too about that. She was like, girl, I'm fine. I don't mind. I'm fine and I don't mind, you know. And I told her, I said, well, I would like to meet someone, you know, and be in a relationship again. So just the nuances of talking about that. But if you go and take your skiing lessons, I want you to promise me to be super careful. Make sure your immune system is built up nice and high before you're out there doing all of that extracurricular activity. And if you run into any cute snow monsters out there, oh my God, just grab one on up there for me. No. But have a good time out there if you take some lessons. I'm too scary to get on the skis, but I will get on one of those, the hula inner tubes, yeah, and slide down. But whew, I even tried snowboarding. I didn't realize that is much more harder than it looks. That's very difficult to do. I'm telling you, I thought it looked all simple until I got out there to actually try it. And my wrists get so sore because breaking your fall all the time, I kept falling. And then I just sat on the snowboard and went down the hill, and that was so fun. But then I got in trouble once I got down at the bottom. The snow guards were like, hey, you can't ride down here. You cannot ride down here like that on the snowboard. And I'm like, but why? It's safe and I had fun. Because you can't. It puts other people in danger. And I was like, ugh. Well, I can't keep standing up because I keep falling. And that's hurting my bottom and it's hurting my wrist so bad. So that was that for me. But it would be wonderful to be up in the cabins during the snow time. Just for the warmth, the ambiance, the good winter dishes and soups, and you know, just the winter comfort. And cabins are so beautiful, and the atmosphere, I love beautiful atmospheres. And that's one thing too about being able to go places by yourself, that can enjoy some beautiful atmospheres. Like here, this is my first time in Kansas, and it's reminding me of West Virginia, but not quite as beautiful. But it could be just the area that I'm in, because I can see some of the mountains, and they definitely have all of the leaves, and the color changes here. It's just not as rich and beautiful as West Virginia. But I'm sure there are some amazing places out here. But yeah, and I'm here close to Missouri. I didn't know I was this close to Missouri and St. Louis, East St. Louis. Okay, but I don't think I'll be going to visit East St. Louis. Okay. Oh, so yeah. You've never been to Kansas, West Virginia, and North Carolina is beautiful. Yes, I need to go to North Carolina. But West Virginia, just awfully, awfully beautiful. Yeah, some of those peaks and areas over there, just breathtaking. And I'll probably be going back. I might go back when I leave here. My godmother over there is like, when are you coming back? Daughter, I miss you. So I just talked to her the other day, and it's nice to be. I said, you miss me? She's like, yes, I didn't even want you to leave. So, because I was there about 2.5 weeks before I flew back to Florida, then flew to Atlanta, and then I flew here. So I'm just kind of here and there, but I may end up being back here for Thanksgiving, because with the state of the airlines, you guys, if you are flying, please make sure you are getting to your flights early, because it's about to be crazy with the holiday if things don't change at the airlines. I feel fortunate that leaving Atlanta, as horrific as Atlanta airport is, I got to the airport in the security line. Once I got in the security line, I pressed the timer on my phone because I wanted to see how long it was going to take. I was through security and at my gate waiting on the plane with the hour to spare in 43 minutes. I couldn't believe it because I expected the worst. And I was so glad. Don't you love when you expect the worst, but it turns out to be the best? Isn't that like so good? I love it. I love it. I love it. Hey, Graceful Trainers. Thank you for popping in, Miss Traveler. If you guys want to see somebody that travels some beautiful, amazing places, solo or with a group, this girl, she will travel, and that is Graceful Travel Journeys. She will go. I love it. That's who birthday I was saying. Happy birthday to you guys. Give her a happy birthday. She just made her 59th birthday. Looking good, feeling good. Child. Talk about energy and vitality. She is all over. So I just love it. And I may be going with her if I can fit it in my schedule on a cruise coming up in December. I'm hoping that I can go and have another birthday celebration for her and additional birthday celebration for me. You guys know I made 60 this year. So life is going on. Okay, life is lifing. It really is. That's why I got to keep drinking more and more water. Keep drinking, y'all. Make sure y'all stay hydrated. I cannot express enough how good water is for your system and your vitality and just helping everything to run better, because time is not waiting for nobody. And one of my friends also, she'll be on the show one day. My friend named Marianne, she always said, baby, that's exactly how she said, baby, getting old is not for the meek. It's not for the weak. She always said, baby, this getting old stuff. Okay. And she just turned, 70, I don't know, I want to say 78, 76 this year. And she still looks 50 something. And she still gets hit on by these young guys. They 20s and 30s. I said, girl, what? I'm telling you, it's funny. But, and that's just, I'm just still perplexed with that, you know. But it's out here, you know, it is out here. It is out here. 60 last week, but thank you. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so. I know. I still can't believe it. I'm like, I call myself. I'll be like, you a big girl now, and I get big girl perks because sometimes I forget that now I qualify for so much senior stuff. I'll be forgetting my senior benefits. Like, oh yeah, they have for 55, and now when I go in. Now when I go in places, I'll be like, do you have senior discount? I do. I ask them, I say, what about senior discount? They be like, yeah, we have that. I say, okay, give it to me. Like, so I love being, I'm a big girl now. But it's just amazing because I don't feel 60 years old, but when I look at the timeline of close to 100 now, like, ooh, you've used up this much and you got that much left. So this is one reason why just living our best life, you know, that we can live right now, because time is not waiting and these times are getting crazier and crazier. But it's still good. Life is still good. Living is still good, you know. And doing and being our best is still good. And that's what brings me to the topic of being single, sassy, and senior. It's like just crazy, like a little robot. Where does this fit in at, you know? So, yeah. But I love it. I love it. One of my male friends, he was like, well, I want to listen into that. I said, well, okay, you can listen in. You might learn something. You might learn something. because I'm telling you, I don't get it. But yeah, I'm gonna try to say that for the show, because one thing being senior and 55 plus, or dating, or just being at our comfortable age, it's nice that we don't have time for crap. It's nice that we can see through. At least, I was trying to say most of us, but no, I know there are some blind ones out here, but for the most part, you know, we're so mature, we're so beautiful, we see through the crap. Like, we have our glasses on and it's so visible so fast, and we just don't have a tolerance for it. You know, we just don't have a tolerance for it, right? Let me give y'all a quick example. One day I was at the gas station. So a nice young man comes out the gas station. He's talking to me. Very attractive, tall, muscular, looked like an ex-athlete, and turns out he was an ex-athlete, not professional, but like college and the B leagues and things like that, right? 43 years old. But as as he was talking to me, I could see his brain was somewhere else that mine was not, because I'm older and maybe still old-fashioned. And when I told this young man that, his response was, "Oh, being old-fashioned, that means I gotta put work in. That just means you gotta put work in." I was like, okay, is it me, or does that feel insulting for you to even say that? You gotta put work in. I was like, child, we're on two different playing fields. We're in two different time frames. And no, I don't have time or tolerance for that. But there are those out there that are quick, fast, in a hurry, kind of the lickety split. But no. I just... And he's like, what you're talking about and what you're looking for doesn't exist anymore. And that's too old school. You got to come up to new school, because times have changed and you're going to be left behind. I say, you know what? I'm not saying that's going to be a bad thing, because I'm okay with me. I'm okay with me. So, yeah, I'm okay with me. He said left behind. You got to come up to the times. But that doesn't mean that everything up in the times is super quick, super fast. I don't have to jump in the sack with you. I don't have to allow you to cross personal lines with me like that. Like, what are you talking about? So I said, boy, you got to keep on down the road. Like they said in the Wizard of Oz, keep on down the road. Boy, you know. So, and I think all that did was then after that, it just made him more intrigued with me. And I'm like, weird. Just odd. So I like being that part of being older, because we don't have to tolerate things. We don't. We just don't. We don't have the patience. Like the girl in the meme I saw, you know, he's like, well, if you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight. So just cook me dinner. And she's like, block. Girl, we can block so fast now. And that's a beautiful thing. That blocking is amazing. Like block. So I just love it. Hey, Robert, how are you doing? He was trying to get his Mac on. Yeah. But it was the wrong Mac. It was the wrong Mac for me, because that's just, I don't know. I'll tell somebody in a minute. I'm old fashioned, and I don't know. That part of me won't change. You know, I'm not super stuck. I have like advanced to some things, you know, but some of my grounded foundation, that's not changing, because it's what makes me me, and it makes me happy with me. Yeah, wait, where is him? Okay, you just renewed your benefits. I love it. I'm so glad you're doing well. Thank you. Yes, Robert, it has been a long time. I hope you and your family are doing well. Age or aging is a mind, and it's also right. That's oh my God. You said that right, butterfly. Age and aging is also, it is a big mental mindset, because that's the other thing too I want to talk about. Like, why are there some ladies that think once you're 50, let alone 55, you're supposed to be in this frame of being, you're not supposed to feel sexy anymore, you're not supposed to have certain desires anymore because you're just aged. And I don't know if that's how, just some generational things, that's how they were brought up, that's how their mom was. And then you got this flip side of 55 plus women who, okay, it is like they are still feeling themselves, and that's okay too. It is definitely, it is a mindset. It is a mindset. It is a mindset, and I think both have their place for however your life is, like for those that want to be older and not quieter, but just not even introverted, just more subdued for them. Then you got those that are older and getting older that are still like all the bling and the lights, are still going on. Because I'm telling you, like, who was that telling me one time? I forgot. Like, I mean, as soon as I get my bikini body back, I'm gonna be back in my bikinis on the beach. 60 years old, I'm still going to be walking that beach in my two-piece bikini and feeling good about myself. So I had no qualms about that at all. Zero. Zero. As we say in Spanish, like zero. It is hot in here. I'm not having a hot flash. I got this heater on. I need to turn it down. But I want it to be nice and warm in here when my friend comes, because she's going to be coming out from the cold. And I'm just having it hot in here. But yeah, so I don't know. But I think that'll be just fun to talk about. Just fun to talk about. I have some things to tell y'all. Robert, it's so nice to see you. Yes, blue butterflies, exactly. Yes, I love the Isley Brothers. Yes, I do. I'm from the Isley Brothers era. But you know what, blue butterflies, that is one thing too I was thinking about with me traveling. I would love, being single is what it is. Like I said, I've been single 11 years now. Single. I can't believe it. It's been so long. Like, what the God, why am I on the slow list? I always tell God, why you got me on the slow list? Must be a reason. But yet traveling, having that travel companion would be really nice. I think about that too. Yep, that companion. And sometimes just feeling that, for me, that masculinity, having that man at your side, when I look at people, even like my example, walking the beach, when I look at the couples walking the beach together, even the older couples, I've seen beautiful 80-year-olds in Florida walking down the beach, still in her two-piece bikini, holding her man's hand, and they just walking, and my heart melts when I see that, and I'm like, wow. Yeah. So there are times just for that companionship. I love it. Going to a movie sometime and be like, wish I had somebody, that companion to go to the movies with. Even sometimes I think if I met a cool male companion, that's that travel buddy, just that ace boom coon, that I don't know, Thank you. Thank you so much, Blue Butterflies. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you so much. And I will definitely send you a note on for next Saturday. But Robert says when you're walking on the beach, download the song. Once had you're loving it by the eyes. Which one is that? Once had your loving? I know I'll know it when I hear it. Oh, all your friends are on the East Coast? Okay. Just having that companion. Right. Not necessarily the intimacy. That's one part. I mean, for me, part of me, I want the intimacy too sometimes. I dream about that. But you know what? Speaking of that, there was a young man, and I told him he was so pressuring and talking about his whole thought process was on the intimacy part. And I was like, my mind isn't on the intimacy part, and being pressured on the intimacy part is so unsexy. It's so unfulfilling. I said, I was trying to just explain to him, I said, I want to meet a man that is interested or stimulated by what's between my ears before what's between my legs, if that makes sense. And he's like, you're not going to find He was like, you're not going to find that. And I say, well, so be it. Then I'll keep the fantasy, because intimate fantasy is a wonderful thing, for me. I said, and you're so much better as a fantasy than you are than the reality of you. Because in the fantasy, I can make you whatever I want to make you. You can be however. I just love to have you. And the reality is totally not like that at all. So, yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, so sometimes the companionship is amazing to have too without the intimacy. I've only had 2 amazing best male friends in my life. And I miss them. Well, I have one now. My friend Mike in California is cool. But my other 2 best male friends that were like brothers, cousins, just that we could travel together, have fun, and no intimacy, just like brothers. I miss meeting someone that can be like that too. And it's so hard to find. It's so hard to find. But I miss that. But yeah, just having some time, companionship, not necessarily the intimacy, would be such a delight too. Just that would be like delightful. Yeah, really. Yeah, something like that first. Something like that first, because everything else on the intimate part, to me, that's so secondary. But for men, it's primary. For most men, it's primary. And for women, it's secondary. I guess men are from Mars and women are from Venus type of syndrome. But it has a lot of weight, especially 55 plus. 55 and plus. I often joke with my friends, I'm telling you, especially my godmom in West Virginia. I say, I want to find me an 80-year-old. And they just crack up. But part of me, I'm like, part of me is like serious. And whenever we're out, I said, if y'all see any 80-year-olds, please send them my way. And they be like, girl, stop saying that. And I'll be like, no, they laugh at me. I said, I'm going to find me one of these 80-year-old West Virginians, mountain men up in here. And they was like, why? I said, because an 80-year-old is more focused on love, companionship. He might need a little caregiving, but he will be the intimacy part will be secondary. It'll still could be icing on the cake, but it'll be secondary, you know, more so just that love, that take care of me, kind of pamper me stuff. I said, I'm gonna find an 80-year-old. And they I just said it yesterday too. My godmom was like, how's it going in Kansas? I said, well, I ain't ran into no 80-year-olds here yet. And she said, girl, how about 70 at least, 65? I said, no, 80. But you know what? An 80-year-old would wake up and hear the beauty of the birds in your voice. An 80-year-old would wake up and see musical notes that come from your breath. You know what I'm saying? I'm all poetic, right? But no, I'm sure there are some younger ones out there like that too. But I'm just saying. I told her I gotta go hang around at the VFW. I said I gotta go hang around at the veterans places. Cause I want a cool ass 80-year-old. That's calm, cool, collected. But yeah, but Robert, no, yeah, something like that. I be cracking my godmother up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know anybody like that? Why you playing? Exactly, yeah. With that very white voice, with that Eddie Levert. Baby, come home to me, 'cause you're a special kind. Yeah, that type of thing, you know. So that's funny. But yeah, and that's the part that's either hard, that makes it a little harder, you know, being senior, you know, and even thinking about dating, because I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy out here. Even, oh my God. It's crazy. It's just crazy out here. Like dude said, oh, that old fashioned man, I gotta put work in. Duh. Like, hello? And work is not even work. Work is a normality for some men out here. It's a normality, you know, for them to want to understand your brain first. You know, everything else is just secondary. That's so secondary. Everything else is secondary. You should be interested in the brain and the heart. You know, go from the head down, not from the feet up, you know. So, Tyrone Davis. I'll have to look those up. You're bringing up some good songs. I don't know who, like, quite that is. We'll give you Chivalry. Yeah. Yep. I still love Chivalry. Yep. I mean, and not just does he hold the door for me, but I hold the door for him. You know, I open the car door for him after he opens it for me. I send him flowers on a just because day. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's crazy. But I know, treat her like a lady. For real, yep. And then the song that just popped into my head. Hello, you know, is it me you're looking for? Can I see you in her eyes? Can I see you in her smile? I just want to say hello. Or Michael Jackson and Kenny Rogers, The Lady in My Life, you know? 'Cause you'll always be the lady in my life. Yeah, you know, like those. Somebody that's why I'm saying that's why I'm saying the 80-year-old, because they still gonna be in that time frame, that time frame of good life, good living. Yeah. Smooth sailing. The Isley Brothers. I'm thinking like the Commodores. Oh, that's Easy Sunday or something. Right. Yeah. Yeah. So it is what it is. It is what it is, but it'll be a good topic, because it is something else out here. Like I said, just time is going, life is going. Every day is a blessing to have, whether you are with someone or whether you are with yourself. It's still about being happy, and you have to be happy with yourself and be able to be with yourself. I love that I can be with myself. I can laugh. I do all the time. Okay, probably too much. I make myself laugh. I can make myself cry. I can make myself shout. I can make myself scream. So all of those things. By Smokey Robinson. Which one is that? Look at you. Just got all the songs going. Do you have all of those songs in your playlist? Oh, I'm getting thirsty. I need some water. Water's in my car and it's 30 degrees outside. By Smokey Robinson. Okay. Now, there you go. Yeah, as soon as I get home. Ooh, child, right. As soon as I get home. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. My friend probably thought I just ignored her. As soon as I get home. Yes. Okay. Yeah. See, I know something had to go. Yes. Sorry, letting my weight loss client know. I just was like talking to you guys. I forgot to respond back to her. She's doing a great job. And I'm so glad. Like I say, sometimes when you're on the path of health improvement and health changes, especially with weight loss, it is not always about the numbers on the scale, but how you're looking, how your clothes are fitting, and that leanness coming down. And this is what I asked my client, because she was worried, like, Jen, the numbers on the scale haven't changed. I'm like, but are you slimmer? Have you increased in your leanness, and your muscle mass has gone up because you've been working out? And so she responded to say she had noticed a change in her clothes. Her coworkers are like, your face is slimming down. So, and that's what we're talking about, making changes sometimes in inches, not paying attention to that number on the scale. I can't spell persistent. Do you have a mate, Robert, there? Do you have a Mrs. Robert? Love has no end. I don't know that one. Yes. Oh, don't even get me started on Phyllis Hyman. Don't even get started on Phyllis Hyman. Whew. Secret Garden. Okay. Secret Garden by Barry White, and who all did Secret Garden? Your secret garden. We all are a secret garden, and we all are a beautiful garden in our own ways, and all of us, as being a beautiful garden, deserve to be treated beautifully, you know, like flowers that are cared for. And that's on the men's side and the women's side, you know. That's what I believe, right? I would do another round. Let's see. Hmm. Um, I am in Kansas, so we'll be back. Yeah. Should take our next one this week. Um, oh, my mom needs. I need to order some collagen. Do you guys need collagen? Um, well, let me ask her. Did she try the tree? I need some more tea and some collagen. Yeah, they will. You'd rather be single, and that's a beautiful thing. And on the road, oh, I can imagine driving the truck and being on the road with those beautiful songs to keep you going. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. What time is it? 10. Ray Goodman and Brown. Oh my gosh, I forgot about them. Yes, 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 yes. You just naming all the, man. If I played all those songs, I would just be, I don't know. Those songs, all of the ones that you named, they just put you, I don't know. For me, like life was just good with those songs. And even through some of them, I had a mate. So it was like even more being all in love and stuff back then. But even re-listening to them, being single is still special. It's still special. That's still special. Yeah, the whispers, yeah. Those are some super good ones. All right. Well, thank you all so much for just talking with me. And Robert, listen in on my show if you want. Next Saturday, I'm going to get everything ready and have this show together called Single, Sassy, and Senior, you know, for women 55 and up. And we're talking about Being single, liking it, not liking it, life at this stage, you know, what makes things amazing, you know. A few health things, yeah. Oh, yeah. You have some good ones that are going on. And anybody that appreciates those songs that you named, you know, you're right there. Your heart is in it. You know, your heart is really, really in it. Your heart is in it. So that's a good thing. Somebody that appreciates those songs, real music, real messages, you know. Messages of love, messages of fun, messages of hope, right? Oh yeah, champagne. Remember that? Wow. Just love it, love it, love it. All right, well, I'm gonna get ready and get off of here so I can head to the airport and pick up my study buddy that's coming. And I want you to have a great day, and thank you so much for being amazing. Ooh, 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 ooh. What about Starship? Remember that one with Atlantic Star? 'Cause you are, right? My starship. Come take me out tonight. Those were good times in life. And don't be late. But don't you come right too soon. Yeah, those are awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, thank you, Robert, so much. And everybody that peeped in, everybody that will maybe look at this a little bit later. You guys have a great day. I'm going to take my butt out here into the 30-degree weather where it's cold outside, but it's warm inside, right? I want everybody to stay warm within the heart, within your mind, within your spirit, and definitely within your health. Don't forget, Robert, out there driving them trucks. Get your water in. I know that you are staying hydrated. And thank you for being a safe truck driver, keeping the roads safe. And I hope some things are opening up, you know, behind all that other stuff. You know, y'all American truck drivers is getting more opportunities. I know a truck driver, he said, I got 3 job offers now. You know, with everything that went on with them busting the illegals and those that should not be on the road causing accidents. So I hope you have benefited from some of that and got even more job offers or bigger pay or, you know, all of that. But thank you for keeping the roads safe and doing what you're doing and being a part of this American life and industry. Thank you so much. All right, and I look forward to speaking with you later. Stay safe. Many blessings to you and your family, to everybody out there. And you guys, like I said, don't forget to be grateful for the 24 that we have. Stay happy, healthy, hydrated, and blessed. All right, I'll talk to you later.